Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Tonight's our edition of Hong Kong House of Cards Vampire Edition, where the Elysium is the happening spot for people to be at tonight, at least if you are among the undead and not a Quajan asshole. Everybody who walks into Elysium, of course, will be checked for weapons and have their weapons placed in secure, locked containers until such a time as they leave. Current NPCs in the Elysium are the Malkavian Primogen and his whip, the Brujah Primogen, the Keeper and the Harpy, of course. Sheriff can decide if he wants to be there or not. And that would probably be about it for tonight. So go ahead and intro. If any other NPCs come in, I'll bring those in. So we'll start with Ben, then Kim, then Tim.
Okay. Marcus will walk into Elysium, handing over his sword as per usual. He looks like he's been out and about once more. And he heads to a nice vacant spot to sit down with his back to a wall and people watch.
Okay, Yara walks in and turns in her gun and knife and just kind of sits down somewhere.
Tim?
Raven's gonna go ahead and stroll on in. Oh wow, she actually has that on her equipment. But the only thing she turns in, this may be a bit humorous to the keeper and everyone, she turns in his phone.
She turns in what?
His phone. I actually have that on her sheet. She has a spoon on carried equipment.
Okay.
I didn't know that either.
That'll get some raised eyebrows.
And if she gets any, she'll just look over and say, "You never know."
That'll just get a shrug.
Out of character, I can just see some smartass looking over and seeing that spoon going, "What's the matter? You need to eat some ass?"
Little does anyone know out of character, so Raven can fucking stab bitches in the eye with it and take that shit. Even though she has shots in melee.
Why are you spoon cussing? Because it's dull, you twit. It'll hurt more.
Kind of. Also, I think it's probably just Raven's attempt to lighten up the mood after the rather interesting events at the last Elysium. So, after she comes in, she's gonna... I suppose Marcus isn't really hiding anywhere?
No, he's out in the open.
Okay. She'll walk on over. Have your enthusiastic walks turned up anything? Anything interesting?
Not so far. I haven't made my way towards the poorer part of the city yet, but I will.
She'll nod. Sit down and relax. Relatively unladylike, but hey, fuck it, Clan Gankle.
Kim, you get a text message.
She'll look at it.
It's from your sire.
Okay.
Where are you?
And Elysium.
Don't move.
Okay.
No further question. No, she doesn't have that path. She hasn't been cleared for it yet. She's only a lord. Thank you very much.
Only a lord.
So go about.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if that exchange was done.
Yeah, it's done. It was through text message, so.
Okay.
Heather Marcus as per usual, and she'll look over at Raven. Did the smog mask help?
Oh, what did Adriana say? My bad.
She asked if the mask that she gave you for Smog helped.
Substantially. I appreciate that.
Hello,
I s-
Marcus.
See.
It's been a while since I've been able to make it up here. Alright, oh wait. I almost forgot. Yeah.
Oh, that nightmare roll.
Yeah.
You good?
Good. You do not want to botch that tonight.
No.
Oh man, oh boy, if you buy, I feel like tonight was gonna get interesting.
Is Mass a temporary prince right now?
Mask is, according to Edict, Mask is currently acting in the prince's stead while she's in Conclave.
Okay.
Actually, Adriana, I was wondering, if you had knowledge of a particular member of your clan that entered the city recently?
Oh, which one?
I believe her name was Miss Selena Carlson? Out of character, that was it, right?
Serena
Sure.
Carlson.
Okay. Serena Carlson?
Yeah. That's what you get. Yes.
Yes, okay. She ain't gonna press the Tremere any further. She glad she was surprised she got that.
Marcus steeples his fingers in thought while he listens to the others talk.
Did she say anything to you, or?
No, nothing rude. Perception,
Does
empathy,
that mean
that.
she got hospitality?
What? What, Kim?
Does that mean she got hospitality?
Yep. You can roll perception empathy on Raven, though.
Yeah, because that's probably loaded, and I'll roll I'll roll manipulation subterfuge. Actually, I should probably buy up subterfuge this time. I'm going to. Woo! Just got to beat 3.
I have
Only 3.
No, her dice rolls haven't come up.
Nope. I got 1 success. Had
Okay.
She sounds convincing.
Yep.
oh. Good Lord.
I do hope, however, that her stay here is as productive as she hopes it to be.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of that.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I may have mumbled a bit. Raven said, I hope that her stay here is as productive as she hopes it will be.
She does like to get work done.
Yes, it is a...
Roll a perception empathy.
Yes! How many dice am I rolling? I'm also rolling 4. Now I have to beat 3. Nope. You got it. You got it. I feel like there's a lot of shit talk that both of these characters are holding back right now.
Marcus is just quietly listening to these two, not quite insult the other person who richly deserves it.
So, what does she get from the perk empathy?
Oh, is that... Oh, perk empathy on Raven? I thought you were rolling manipulation. I'm sorry.
No, she was doing perception empathy.
Okay. You definitely kind of see... You definitely kind of see through that. You've probably seen Ventrue and Toria... No, you've seen Toreador do it before. When you don't want to talk mad shit, but somebody did something.
Double talk is such an awesome combo discipline.
Yeah, for real.
Is there something you would like to tell me?
Miss Carlston, as you said, she has a one of her virtues is her enjoyment of things.
Okay, they were both coughing at the same time. I didn't hear.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry about that. Raven said, "Well, it's as you said. Miss Carlston is definitely someone whose virtue is the enjoyment of getting business done productively."
Alrighty then. She'll text Serena. Met Raven.
Who?
Serena.
No, that's the text back. Who?
Well, she remembers you vividly.
I can't be expected to remember every Elysium rat that passes my gaze.
Oh, what?
She says, I can't be expected to remember every Elysium rat that passes my gaze.
She's just gonna keep that to herself. And gonna let her phone away.
That'd probably be the smart thing to do.
That'd be the smart thing to do. Although, do you just kind of whip your phone out in the middle of the conversation?
Yeah,
Mark-
it's kind of...
I mean,
Marcus kind of speaks to the wall at this point. I have never seen a woman who so openly held herself above a principe of a city before. That was interesting.
She was acting like she was above the prince.
She was acting like she was above everybody.
oh yeah, no, she walked in and just started talking mad shit. Like,
Oh, okay.
Like, she was above Kane. If Kane had been sitting there, she would have treated him like a servant.
yeah, no, she would've rolled up in there and been like, "Yo, drapes suck, King." You had literally all of human history to get yourself some goddamn interior design skills. Fuck.
Last scene then.
So, as all this is going on, this same woman that everybody's been talking about with the brown hair and the green eyes will walk in wearing a Victorian-style dress in green and white. And over her shoulder, actually it's not a Victorian style this time, it's a green and white sundress that flows to her ankles, high-necked, but leaves her arms bare. Over her shoulder, she is carrying what appears to be a wrapped square parcel that if anybody would give it a cursory look, would look like the sort of thing you'd carry a painting in. She'll look around, then she'll look to Adriana and say, "Child, come here."
You seem impatient. She'll kind of like walk up without hesitating.
Trying to think what languages she taught you. Did you learn Latin?
She does know Latin.
Okay. She's going to switch to Latin. Why are you walking around without any... Sorry. In Latin. Why are you walking around without any other members of your clan nearby?
What's going on? 'Cause
Jameson's missing? I'm sure that didn't escape your mind that your regent is missing.
okay. No, that's like out of character. My bad.
No problem.
None of them were available, but I would have quick help if I needed it from a friend of ours.
You mean the friend that's currently inside the museum where you left him?
Yes?
He's not out here, is he?
No?
So once more, you're walking around without protection in a city where a member of our clan has gone missing.
We're not the only ones here that can speak Latin. And
Marcus is currently watching a wall. Very
This
intently.
is, by the way, in a whisper near the entrance to the museum, entrance to the room.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marcus has been watching a wall very intently this entire time.
Do you have heightened senses?
No.
Then you're not able to hear them.
Yeah, he knows that he can't hear them, but he's being polite in the old-fashioned.
Okay.
I'm not hearing my native language being spoken, even if I can't hear what they're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, out of character. I'm just like so out of it right now, so that's like my bad.
It's okay.
Bullshit reason in character flaw.
She'll relax a little bit. I will call our friend from the museum to come here. He will have to be out in the open since it's a violation of Elysium for him to walk through the walls. However, what?
Technically they are part of the Camarilla, so...
Yes, but his actual description and his name still needs to be hidden. I'll have him wait upstairs for you until it's time for you to leave. I, in the meantime, am going to track down Jameson. You are to remain here until I need you, do you understand? Either here, the museum, or the Chantry. Nowhere else. If you go anywhere else, I cannot guarantee your safety.
That's fair. I'll most likely be spending the nights in the museum, and it's well protected.
Very well. I've had to do a bit of reshuffling of the pyramid lately. I will let you know where you lay further. Good evening.
Right.
She'll pick up the... She kind of shuffles the package on her back, and you hear the kind of a sound of a clanking, like metal. As she turns to leave, you'll see a faint glimmer of a mirrored surface. Anybody with Tremere lore?
No.
Anybody who might question why somebody like her is carrying around a mirror?
Well, she kind of already knows why.
No, there's another reason.
Fuck it, I got some thought lore. I can a little lore.
What's the difficulty?
It's difficulty. It's a level 5 ritual, so difficulty 8. You got 2 successes.
Would book learning apply?
Okay, she's planning to throw somebody into that mirror.
What
Good thing she left fast enough.
Yeah. There's a Tremere ritual known as Mirror Prison, in which you can literally imprison people in mirrors. That'd be the only reason why she's carrying that around.
Well, dude, fine.
And she leaves with her mirror.
Good luck.
What?
She'll say good luck.
Okay.
Just yeah, that happened. Well, she'll just kind of walk away.
Marcus turns his attention back to her. So, what did the Empress wish?
She asked me to stay in one of 3 locations. We may be getting a visitor soon.
Wonderful. I love visitors.
Let's do it.
It's gonna look ugly.
Do you think that I judge based on appearance?
And in response to that, D. Rains will walk in, looking around.
Who?
Damn. D. Rains. Nosferatu Primogen.
Nosferatu Primogen.
Yeah.
She'll. Is like Mask there or something?
No, Mask is not in attendance tonight.
Well, who's the high
What?
ranking person?
Probably either the sheriff or the keeper of Elysium.
She'll go to the keeper.
Alright, so you walk up to Alice Cuthbert, who's walking around.
Part of one of my members of the clan disappearing. My sire has asked I keep company. You'll be seeing a visitor soon. You'll know what I mean when he gets here.
If this is the visitor I remember us having a discussion with a long time ago, please make sure he stays out of sight. I don't want an ancient vampire showing up, trying to burn this place down.
There's already an ancient vampire here.
There's a few ancient vampires in this city, isn't it funny?
It's like an antediluvian convention.
Oh God. Hashtag Weekend Nightmares.
He has been asked to stay upstairs out of sight.
Mask to stay upstairs, or
She was saying, without actually saying his name, that Etrigan would be upstairs
okay.
while he was here.
She'll nod her head. That's fine. Remember, there are some people in this Elysium that can't hold their tongues, and a certain Parisian creature need not be here tonight. Or in the city at all. Ever. Ever. Red-listed Parisian vampires do not rate high on the people I want in this city.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's just I'm really out of it. Like, they gave me
It's okay.
pain medication for gallstones and...
Jeez. I'm surprised you're able to keep conscious.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
surprised
not
you're able to
very,
keep. Okay.
not very strong pain medication, but I like never take any medicines at all, so
I'm
definitely
surprised. I'm honestly surprised you're able to keep coherent.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I had a friend who had a low medication tolerance and he got a big shot of morphine for blowing his back out. He was giggling at the walls for 5 hours.
I remember my sister, she had to get a pain shot when she was like 13 during she had cyst on her ovaries, and she tripped on a pillow that was like a foot away.
We are still alive, guys, so
I'm sorry.
no worries.
So yeah, she'll
Second.
tell the keeper that to not be surprised when he pops
She'll
up.
nod her head and start talking to people over her headset in French.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
D-Rains is just kicking back, looking around, going, "This place is dull. Even the babbling Malkavian ain't talking tonight."
Marcus is just sort of contemplating what he's learned so far.
Raven being who she is. Damn it, I need to change this fucking character's demeanor to trickster. She'll look over and she'll say, then perhaps an Elysium movie night?
A what?
An Elysium movie night.
What is a movie night?
We get ourselves a big old tub of popcorn, grab the Breakfast Club or Weekend at Bernie's and make a fucking night of it.
Kind of.
They're like plays on an electric box. She'll say that in character.
I have seen a movie before, but I have never heard of movie nights.
It's admittedly, it is a very human thing to do. Just kick back. Instead of doing anything, well, important, you sit back and watch something like Star Wars.
We should always make fun of old vampire movies.
Yes. Yes. Who was angry about Twilight? Raises her hand.
Marcus, blink. Blink.
Oh, it's so terrible.
So
Like-
bad.
I wouldn't even know where to start making fun of that one.
Oh god, you guys are going to expose the ancient vampire to the nonsense that is Twilight?
I don't think.
Yes.
Look. If we expose him to Twilight, I'm saying all of us make conscience checks. Like everyone in the room that allows it to happen has to roll conscience or conviction if you have it.
If anybody tries to mention watching Twilight, you'll get a brusque word from the Keeper Elysium saying that it is a violation of Elysium to watch any of the Twilight movies in Elysium.
And thus it has been decreed by our Keeper of Elysium.
Marcus has this blank but curious look on his face. Oh god, you've gotten him interested.
Since we're not allowed to... No, we'll have to meet up a separate time, and I can show you at the museum.
Oh, you expose the museum to that?
Say what?
Oh, she said you'd expose the museum to that? Actually, yeah, let's do it.
Go to the museum and make fun of Twilight?
Oh, I just want people to sit through Twilight. Not here. On this end, Underworld may be a good one, though it may be a bit triggering for some people. Kind of looks around the room.
Classic Dracula.
That can work.
Does the sheriff look up when that name's mentioned?
Yeah. Out of character
Oh,
fun fact. In World of Darkness, Dracula was a member of the Basarab family. Also, fun fact, the sheriff's name is Mircea Basarab.
Oh,
Intelligent vampire lore as to why he's suddenly making faces.
that's the bot lore. I got
Out of character, paging Dr. Acula. Paging Dr. Acula.
that's the bot lore. Can I roll it?
But would it be Kindred lore or Camarilla lore?
To know about Dracula being Vladislav Basarab, it would actually be some Mise lore, or Nkanu lore, because Vladislav was technically not a member of the Sabbat or the Camarilla. So you could do Kindred lore on a wicked high difficulty, like difficulty 10.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
What'd you say, Tim?
No, I said let's do it.
You broke up on me, what?
Oh, I just said let's do it.
Alright. Roll it.
I fell.
No bones.
You
No
botch. You think that Dracula? Oh, you know all the stories about Dracula. He's this, bloodthirsty Zamise asshole that tried to take over the world a few times.
He's 6 foot tall, tends to wear red, has 2 pistols, smiles a lot.
That's
And
That's
he
how it
doesn't
started.
afraid of anything.
what?
And he doesn't afraid of anything.
Yeah, he doesn't afraid of anything.
You know what? I'm just gonna assume that that what she hears is probably a lot similar to Helsing Abridged. That's what people have told her. This motherfucker crashed and jet into a destroyer battleship one time. Wait, what? Yeah.
Well, I don't know all those faces, but instead of making faces, you can help us make fun of the movie too.
I don't particularly enjoy supporting an inaccurate film about a dear distant cousin of mine.
We're not supporting it. We're
How
making.
many people here actually know the sheriff's clan?
Raven has been told by Eric.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Has it?
here's cousin.
Oh,
D. Raines is just sitting back and said, "Man, I did not expect the discussion of movie night to go like this."
I didn't either. To be honest.
well, you need to listen up anyways. So we'll pick a movie for us.
The last time I saw a movie, it was Blazing Saddles. Very entertaining.
I do not
Wait,
find
you
time
see-
to watch many movies.
Wait, have you seen Spaceballs?
We ain't found shit. That comes from D. Raines.
You know.
I have made it a point to catch that Jew's shows. He is very entertaining. Yes, he just described Mel
Mel Brooks, one of the greatest comedic directors of all time, as that.
as that Jew.
That's fucking amazing and slightly anti-Semitic.
The funny thing is, he doesn't mean a damn thing by it.
Yeah.
He's just old.
D. Raines.
It's an accurate.
Yeah, D. Raines just kind of looks at him like, "Man, I'm not taking you to Hollywood."
Oh, would Edric be there by now?
What?
Would Edric be there by now?
Yeah, you get a text message saying, "I'm upstairs. Let me know if you plan on going anywhere."
And then the light bulb goes off in Raven's head, as it looks like she just realized some shit.
Marcus looks at Raven and Quinn. Wait, what?
Doctor Who marathon.
Man,
You
that's
have
some
no
weird
idea
shit
how
right
much
there.
It's a good show.
That coming from the Nosferatu again. I got 2 or 3 members in my clan that'd be up for that, but I don't think you want to sit around them.
Well, why not?
They smell.
I don't fucking care.
One of them never comes out of his room. The other one's chained by. I could force him to be there.
Man, I don't have to force him to do anything.
Hmm.
But,
It's fun to force him to do stuff.
oh, well, I mean, that's... I mean, well, at that point, it's whatever you want to do, bro.
He'll pull out his phone.
Texting Kimbai, stand on your head. Your master demands it. Watch, he'll totally do it.
No, I bet Duran's like, get your punk ass over here so we can watch him Doctor Who. Like, wait, what? Just come over here. Where even are you? Don't worry about it. Just come here.
Basically what he said was, you're watching Doctor Who with Raven and her friends tonight.
Have you ever watched it?
Me? Hell no. I got laid. I mean, not recently, but...
Oh, Durain. Mark's favorite Durain.
So, out of character, I am not a Doctor Who fan. Raven was embraced in 2010. The last Doctor she probably knew was David Tennant, right?
Actually, she probably would have been there for the beginning of Matt Smith, because Matt Smith had 5 seasons.
Okay.
Actually, no. 6.5, almost 7.
Alright.
Adriana will say something like, yeah, I remember when the first episode aired.
It was so great. Loved it. David Tennant was glorious. Although I haven't been able to watch after the man with the incredible jaw took over. Forgot his name.
Marcus is just listening to all these young people talk about young people things. Like the 1500s.
Okay, well, I guess we can get started and she'll start pulling up Classic Who.
Oh, we're going old school. I'm good for it.
Back before the Doctor was like an alien and shit. This is supposed to be an educational program. I'm just gonna go back to doing sheriff things because my medicine's starting to kick in and I'm like,
No
Yeah.
problem. Good night, Tiger.
Right.
Oh boy, I see dice coming up. Good.
Thanks, guys.
I mean, who stays and who goes for Doctor Who night?
Sorry.
You hit me in the head.
Alright, so... Into the Elysium walks this guy that, if you've ever played Shadowrun, looks like he's dressed like a street decker.
Oh, fuck no.
And he's got a laptop case around his shoulder, walking around, looking very focused. He sees Doctor Who and then he walks over, sits down, starts watching it. He smells like he's from the sewers.
Oh, okay.
So to Marcus, he smells like he's from any city prior to Jon
A
Snow
sewage
knowing
system?
nothing.
Yeah.
Raven really doesn't mind either way.
Yeah.
Hashtag low clan life.
Yeah. He's even, just so you guys can get the whole, cyberpunk Decker feel, he does have a mohawk that is bright pink and is right down the middle of his head.
Oh, can Raven catch a look at his face?
Sure, it's very nondescript.
Okay, but he's not appearance 0?
Yeah, he's appearance 0. He's
Oh,
just
okay.
he's wearing masks so that he doesn't breach the masquerade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
He'd get lost in a crowd of two.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that drop in Elysium?
What'd you say?
Wouldn't that drop in Elysium?
No, in Elysium, the only powers that are allowed to be wielded are those which make you friendly to the masquerade.
Yeah, so like he can use like Nosferatu can use obfuscate because they need it because masquerade.
Yeah.
When you can have appearance -5.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Because Nos can totally do that.
Yes.
They're the only ones who can, but they can totally do that.
That's why you gotta get the merit record bad looks.
Yeah, that's what Shinbai has.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I kind of feel ways about that merit, but whatevs.
Yeah.
That's what the sheriff has. Record
Actually,
bad looks.
no, Sheriff doesn't have that. Sheriff doesn't need that.
But yeah, sheriff's not a Nosferatu.
What would you say?
Sheriff doesn't have that. The Nosferatu in there.
Yeah. Thought you're correcting me. I thought he did have it.
Hmm.
But yeah, everybody's
See
watching.
this? Sitting down watching all this.
Oh,
It does not appear to be talking, by the way.
she'll text Dubro saying, "Hey, we're watching Doctor Who. If you want to join us."
Texting who?
Etrigan.
He's like, I don't watch TV except for your security cameras.
Fair enough. She'll look over to the dude with the pink mohawk. I don't think we've had the pleasure.
Oh, I don't come out of those sewers that much.
Adriana, Clan Tremere.
He'll look it over and say, Slicer, Clan Nosferatu.
I noticed.
He does not. He looks briefly at her when he dresses her, then back to the TV.
It's almost as if people legit want to watch Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Marcus just isn't addressing the Nosferatu because that's not what you do with a Nos unless you have business with them. At least from his perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was trying to be polite and get his name.
Yeah, but okay, out of character. From Marcus' perspective, you don't talk to Nosferatu unless you need information, because that's what they're there for. They are the couriers of information. They are the secret holders. You go there. You go to their places. You exchange information. You pay their payment, and then you leave. No one notices the Nos, even if they're being obvious, because otherwise your source of information might dry up. So, yeah, he's being polite as fuck in the old way.
I just think I can get that Kenshin law off.
If you want to figure out why he never addresses Nosferatu, Yeah, I think that would be a vampire lore roll.
Yeah, because I got Vampire Lord 2 and I got Etiquette 1. Maybe worth a shot?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Kindred, right?
Kindred lore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the diff?
It's really old, so I'd say standard diff.
Yeah, that's
Not in
fine.
use anymore. That's for damn sure.
One success. Yay.
Okay, you know that it used to be a thing that the Nosferatu were not publicly acknowledged in the past. And you know it used to be a thing of etiquette to do so.
Mm.
And, let's see. Tim, you got 4 successes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know why.
Ravenfly saw Gangrel 2 do it back when she was traveling and shit.
Yeah, with 4 successes, you know that Marcus is actually being polite.
That the High Clans consider it to be a kindness to
Yeah.
not talk to them.
Yeah, but Raven knows that Marcus used to live the thug life back in the day. So, yeah. Like, I mean, he's the lowest of the high class that you can be, kind of. Like, he's pretty gangster sometimes. Like, he just kind of gets a little annoyed at people talking to him and be like, nah, fuck you, though, Protean 1 leaves. Anyway, all I mean to say is, she figures he's not being a dick. Because if he were being a dick, it'd be a lot more obvious.
Yeah.
So, Adriana will point at the TV. I remember watching the Doctor's first regeneration. Nobody would know what was going on, and so we just kind of stared at the TV in shock for a couple of hours.
At this point, Slicer will speak up and say, "Did you know that the reason why they created the Doctor to regenerate in the first place was because they really enjoyed the series, but Bill Hartnell couldn't perform the role any further? Which is sad because he really was the best one."
Yeah. Though I did like how Christopher revived the series.
Yeah, Christopher Eccleston, without him, there would be no David Tennant, there would be no Matt Smith, and probably David Tennant would never have married Georgia Moffat to begin with, and their daughter would never have been born. So Peter Davison probably would have had a grandchild, but maybe not his granddaughter, and would have had a grandchild from somebody else. Did you know somebody once asked Peter Davison and Sylvester McCoy what was the weirdest thing that his fan ever gave them? And somebody
Responded a grandchild.
Yes, you saw that then too.
Yes. But the celery. That has to be the oddest accessory.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else we want to do in this scene, guys?
Not really.
Not
I
really.
think I'm good.
I think we's good.
Yep. I'll go ahead and stop it then. Thank you, players, for playing. We had a watcher, so thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards. Have yourselves a good night.